Hey guys, I have came up with, or I have been gifted from somewhere, a very wonderful, I feel, and beautiful, if it works, idea. Somebody going by the name of Alex, I've not asked his permission to make this video yet, but I'll ask him, but I think it'll be cool, has had an article written about him and his story. And he speaks about his journey, his battle in overcoming a heroin addiction, but how the YouTube channel and the Facebook and the stories of the children and my story and what was going on here, and also the spiritual side of things that I teach, the things that have helped me to go from where I was, to go from being someone who was addicted to drugs to someone who's doing what I do now, and looking after all of these children and this beautiful eco village that we've managed to build in the last few years as well. In doing that, I saw something, that there's this beautiful relationship all over the world, that people are going through their own events and they're sharing time with us, but we don't see it, but they do. And I wonder how many other lives the story of FeathersTale and what all that God has created here has done in the lives of other people who have been watching and following or have happened across us. So I would love it if everybody who has their own story about FeathersTale and how it affected them, changed their life, or how it helped them through a hard time, anything that the magic of this beautiful safe haven for these children has done for your life and added to your story, like Alex, it helped him with tackling his addictions, which is so beautiful and so overwhelming for me to hear as well. He did that. Yours might be something completely different. But what I want you to do is either write it or record it. If you're happy to have the video seen, record it. If not, you can write it. And send me your story to a special email address, which I'll open now, and we'll call it my story at sharetanzania.com will be the email address. So send in your footage, send in your written story, and let's see where this takes me, because I want to see. I have this idea of how our charity might be doing something new, because people are sharing the stories of the children and so connected to it. I'd love to be able to create a book about the charity that's got nothing to do with the work, but only to do with the perspective. You know, just a short booklet with the stories of people who followed the charity and its influence it had on them as a personal testimony. I'd love to put something like that together, also put together some videos. So I want to see what creativity comes from it, but I think it's so beautiful reading Alex's story and people messaging me about it after I put it on Facebook. I really feel that I should open this up to everybody. What's your story in relation to FeathersTale? What did FeathersTale do to you that we never knew was happening, but was happening out in the world, because it's the way God was shining his light through the social media to you from here? Let us know about that. And I am very excited to see what influence FeathersTale has had on the lives of people out there that I don't know about. I know it does influence people, but I'm really keen to hear it. So if you're willing to share, then send them to my story at sharetanzania.com, and I'll open that email before I upload this video. I love you all, and I love sharing this magical journey with you all. It's so amazing. So many wonderful blessings every day. May this place continue with all of the meaning and love that it's had these last years. And I hope it continues to affect many lives across the planet, as it seems to be doing at the moment. Love you all. Bye.